Welcome to the Big Tech Gut Check for the week of March 4th, 2024. This is a weekly update on all things social media and big tech. This week, Instagram and Facebook were down for about 2 hours. Everyone freaked out and used X instead. Elon Musk was happy about that. He tweeted, "If you're reading this post, it's because our servers are working." This was more of an inconvenience than actual news, but what was interesting is the very next day, LinkedIn was down. Maybe a coordinated attack, maybe someone just pushed the wrong button. Experts are saying it was likely not an attack and caused by an issue with the backend service, such as authentication. Moving on, the latest celebrity to get hit with a deepfake nude photo scandal is Wednesday actress Jenna Ortega. Images were found on Instagram, Facebook, and Facebook Messenger of an underage Jenna. The post instructed users on how they could change her outfit, but also how they could remove all of her clothes. The app used is called Perky AI, which is available in the App Store, and its marketing message says they use AI to create super realistic or fantasy-like persons. This includes NSFW, not safe for work, which can be sexually explicit. Here's where I'm struggling with this. Major media outlets are calling out big tech and calling for legislation when celebrities fall victim to deepfake nudes, but this has been happening to minors, everyday kids, for years, and I don't see that in the headlines. I get it that celebrities' names are clickbait, but this is a bigger problem than just Taylor Swift and Jenna Ortega. This is happening to our teenagers and our children. These free Nudify apps are being used by predators and other kids to make our children look nude. This 100% should not be happening, and we're way behind in passing legislation to protect them. Why are these apps still available in the App Store? Now we're going to talk about Florida. So 2 weeks ago, I told you about a social media ban for kids under 16 in the state of Florida. The bill passed through the House of Representatives and the Senate. All that needed to happen was a signature from Governor Ron DeSantis to make it official. He chose to veto the ban and did not sign off. So this week, the Florida House and Senate passed a revamped version of the legislation. A notable change is that parents would now have the power to allow kids to access the platforms. This was not something that was included before. Before, kids under 16 couldn't access social media even if the parents said it was okay. Also, the age limit is shifted from 16 to 14 for opening new accounts. There are a few other changes. I would say that they watered it down to protect less children from social media harms. But the power and the money still lies with big tech. It's nearly impossible to pass legislation that limits their revenue. We see this time and time again. I'll keep you posted on whether Governor DeSantis decides to approve this new social media ban in Florida. On the topic of bans, let's talk about TikTok. The United States is trying to ban TikTok again. A new bill was introduced to ban foreign adversary-controlled applications. This would remove all apps from the U.S. app stores for companies based in China, North Korea, Russia, and Iran. The primary purpose of this bill is to target TikTok because of concerns that they collaborate with the Chinese Communist Party and pose threats to our national security. To link this back to child safety, I reported on another minor's death because of TikTok. A 14-year-old boy in the UK was at a sleepover just last week. He tried a TikTok challenge called chroming, where kids inhale fumes, and he died instantly. But TikTok claims not to serve dangerous challenges to kids. That's simply not true. How many kids have to die before they truly regulate the dangerous content that's shown to them? Suffice it to say, I'm okay with a TikTok ban in the US, no matter how unrealistic that is, because once again, the money and the power lies with big tech. Now another fun and concerning update on Snapchat. Snapchat has introduced a new feature that allows children to purchase Snap tokens. It's a type of currency only used in Snapchat. Tokens can be purchased at 99 cents for 80 tokens, and you can get 1,100 tokens for $9.99. A requirement is that you must confirm you're over 18 before you start using tokens, but this is just the click of a button. There's no actual age verification system. Snapchat is so freaking desperate and eager to take advantage of kids. What's going to happen is our children are now going to use our money to buy these useless tokens for things like a new outfit for their Bitmoji. What you may not know is that Snapchat is not profitable. In the 6 years since they went public, the company has been profitable on a quarterly basis only once. The only way they make money is through interest income, meaning interest that they make on the money they have in the bank. With roughly $3.6 billion in the bank, Snap's annual interest income is around $300 million. It's important to show a profit, so they implement stupid things like tokens or Snapchat Plus, where you can upgrade to do things like pin a number one best friend or know when someone watches your Snap story more than once. Why do kids need to know that? Again, Snapchat is desperate and continues to harm our kids, one snap at a time. Last update for today. More and more school districts across the U.S. are banning smartphones. There is increasing pressure from educators to get smartphones out of the classrooms. They report that smartphones make their job a living hell and they are done being the cell phone police. Schools that have banned smartphones are reporting less bullying, more exercise, more connection, even higher test scores. Countries all over the world are following suit, like Italy, Finland, UK, Netherlands, France, China, Portugal, most of Australia. But problems are showing up when it comes to implementation. Unless the phones are collected by the front office, teachers are struggling with keeping the phones out of the kids' hands. And parents are pushing back. They want to be able to get a hold of their children, especially in the event of an emergency like a school shooting. But experts are saying that children having a phone in their hand during a school shooting puts them in more danger. This is a complicated topic, and I'm going to cover it in an in-depth episode coming soon. That's it for this week. Thank you for listening to the Big Tech Gut Check here on Scrolling to Death.